Wells, we're talking about traffic problems.
Yeah, we still have them. We're still over 30 minutes on 75 in Ohio, past 275. We have a stalled vehicle there blocking a couple of lanes. So let's pull up, if we can, those traffic times. Very cool. The group plans to do 2 more events this winter, one later this month and another one in February. Well, a man's in jail after police say he fired shots at officers. A new accident just popped up DeCourcy Pike near Locust Pike in northern Kentucky. And we also have a pretty big accident I'm going to be tracking here in northern Kentucky as well, impacting 7175 as you approach the Cut in the Hills. Lawmakers are hoping to keep students safe as they get on and off the school bus. A new bill's been proposed that would put cameras on the back of the bus that still say 10 minutes you'll need northbound taking you through the Cut in the Hills, as well as on 471. A natural gas explosion in Detroit left a home demolished. Army recruiters have a warning about text messages about a military draft being reported across the country. And Jeff, kind of planning our wardrobe around some warmer weather later in the week. Allie Foster's here with Ohio Alley Cat Rescue. She's brought a little friend named Addie.
Yeah.
Who has just, we understand, discovered catnip.
Yes, there is some catnip on this table.
I hope you have a fabulous start to your day. I'm Rebecca Smith.
I'm Dan Wells. It is Thursday, almost Friday.
And we're looking at a warm up ahead, which is nice news, Jeff.
We are looking at a warm-up.
If you're coming down from someplace like Hamilton Township or Butler County, you're doing so at a nice little rate of speed there, just taking you 15 minutes. But you're still slightly slow there, about 40 miles per hour. Let's take a look at the camera and show you real quick I-75 at north of Mitchell Avenue. It looks like it's moving better here in that northbound direction. Earlier we had about, I'd say, a 10-minute backup. And you can also see that southbound is improving. So we're really entering into that mid-morning drive at this point, and it's not looking too terrible. Well, a homeowner in Riverside is warning about a new door-to-door scam targeting children. The Salvation Army is helping out in Puerto Rico after major earthquakes.
Yeah, they leave from CVG today. Lauren Miner has more.
California's governor is making an investment to try and fight homelessness. Gavin Newsom announced a $1 billion executive order for a new homeless fund. He says $750 million will go to mental health services. The rest will help developers build emergency housing. He's calling on state agencies to seek out properties for new shelters by the end of the month. The announcement comes days after President Trump criticized the level of homelessness in Los Angeles and in San Francisco in a series of tweets. After years of struggling with homelessness, a mother and daughter found a home and discovered a shared purpose together. Michelle Grigo has the story. Companies have been showing off really cool gadgets all week, and now Samsung has introduced a brand new personal assistant. It's the spitting image of a popular Star Wars character. Ballie is Samsung's new personal assistant. It debuted at the Consumer Electronics Show in Vegas. It looks like a tennis ball, but it also moves a whole lot like BB-8, the popular droid from Star Wars. Walmart is testing out new technology to keep up with online orders. It's called the AlphaBot, and the robot works with Walmart workers in the warehouses to gather the items for orders. Now, we can probably guess what you're thinking. They still do use humans, by the way, to pick out all of the produce. They're currently testing out the new AlphaBot in New Hampshire. No word if they have plans to expand the project. Hopefully they can retain human jobs. In conjunction with that, multitasking get a little bit easier. GE introduced its consumer kitchen hub at, guess what, the Consumer Electronics Show. It's highlighted by a 27-inch integrated smart touch screen right on the door of your microwave. You don't have to watch your mac and cheese spin around and round, and instead you can binge your favorite shows. There you go. You can also video chat while you cook, because doesn't everyone want to do that? Not me. Not really. The new tech includes a whole host of smart cooking technology to take care of the food while you're distracted by the tube.
There's always something.
I mean, I like the idea of having that screen that looks into your refrigerator without having to open. You can go, okay, I just need some eggs, I need some strawberries.
It is cool.
That is pretty slick, but I'm not going to stand in front of my refrigerator,
and
my microwave, and watch my 3 sons.
Well, you know what? Like Frank made a good point. It's just like a TV, though, you know? I mean, if you can watch, you know, whatever you want, I don't know.
I can guess. I don't know.
Well, we're actually going to be able to get out a little bit. I know it's going to be rainy later, but it's going to be warmer at least.
It is going to be warmer. In fact, we're going to flirt with some records both tomorrow and Saturday.
About a 5-minute delay there through the Cut in the Hill, 7175 northbound in northern Kentucky. 75 through the Lachlan split, both north and southbound. We've got some slowdowns there as you approach Glendale Milford, 275, and then making your way towards Mitchell and Hopple and I-74. But so far so good in terms of the travel times. They've really recovered from earlier slowdowns slowdowns. You're at almost 50 miles per hour, 71, 75, 471, complete improvement there across the Big Mac Bridge. 75 still slightly slow there, 40 miles per hour, basically. 71 past Kenwood Town Center in great shape there, about 20 minutes to get you from 275 into downtown. Let's take a live look at the camera and show you I-71 at Montgomery, Dana Roads. Southbound volume still pretty heavy, northbound not so much, but just be aware of sun glare. It looks like that issue impacting drivers here from this camera. Well, coming up, how the Golden Arches breaking out of the bag with a new burger.
The burger is produced by the Beyond Meat Company, which makes alternative meat products from pea protein, canola oil, beet juice, and other ingredients.
You know, I'm so hungry right about now, I'd probably eat that.
I'd want to try it.
This is Fox 19 Now.
Man, that video of that bus coming so close is terrifying to know that there was a student on board, you know?
Very scary.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, good Tuesday morning. We're talking about spring-like temperatures. We'll get to that in a moment, but you have been very busy.
Well, yeah, we're now over 30 minutes to get you southbound on 75 in Ohio. So let's pull up those travel times so I can give you an overview of where things stand in the tri-state. 74 eastbound is also slightly slow there, barely over 40 miles per hour. But it's when we start getting over that 30-minute mark on 75 through the Laughlin split that I really am stressing you to consider that extra time this morning, because 71 doesn't look great, but you're talking about 10 minutes to get you from 275 into downtown. So that's a significant shorter amount of time there. We also are suggesting you take that detour of Dixie Highway northbound to try to get back onto 7175 there because of that accident cut in the hill. You can re-enter the interstate there from 12th Street, Covington. Maybe worth your while to consider going the detour route as opposed to just that extra time. But if you are going to take some extra time, an extra 20 minutes northbound towards downtown, I would suggest. And let's pop up, if we can, that camera, because I do want to show you that scene that we've been showing you for the last 30 minutes or so. This accident there at 74 westbound at between Harrison and 275. So it looks like we're still there off to the right-hand shoulder, and it is still congested. You'll need an extra 10 to 15 minutes in this neck of the woods. Catherine? Well, a man's in jail after police say he fired shots at officers.
Maytal Levy is live at the Hamilton County Justice Center in downtown Cincinnati.
We're getting some new video in from our sister station in Cleveland of a major police presence near the home of a missing teen. Port Clinton Police and the Ohio BCI searched an unoccupied home across the street from the home of Harley Dilley. He went missing on the morning of December 20th and has not been seen since. Police will not say what, if anything, they found there, but there is a press conference scheduled for noon today. It's been warmer here lately, of course, but cold will return. Believe it or not, not everyone is prepared to weather the cold. In Minnesota, a group of volunteers have a unique way of getting warm clothing to anyone in need. Katie Steiner has that story. Very cool. The group plans to do 2 more events this winter, one later this month and another one in February.
And more on this video. Cincinnati Zoo Babies debut in 2020.
Here's a live look outside at traffic moving much better after that earlier pretty much standstill issue. 74 west there between Harrison and 275. I'll have a look at some travel times in Ohio and Kentucky when we come right back.
This is Fox 19 Now.
Good morning. Welcome into you. I'm Rebecca Smith.
I'm Dan Wells. We're talking about traffic problems.
Yeah, we still have them. We're still over 30 minutes on 75 in Ohio, past 275. We have a stalled vehicle there blocking a couple of lanes. So let's pull up, if we can, those traffic times, because I do want to show you exactly what we're dealing with across the entirety of the tri-state here for this first alert traffic update. So as you can clearly see, you're at about 35 miles per hour for your average speed on I-75. You're still over that 30-minute mark. Not great. 71 slightly slow there, but just 9 minutes to get you from 275 into downtown. You could take that as your alternate. 74, you are definitely starting to see some major improvement there, almost up to 50 miles per hour after earlier slowdowns there. So we're still slow in northern Kentucky across both bridges into downtown, but I'm really zeroing in on that issue on 75 in Ohio there. They're in those southbound lanes. You're only at about 14 miles per hour according to OGO there. So pretty much, as you can see, stopped according to the speed meter. Let's take a live look at that camera and show you exactly what you're seeing, if we can pop that up in that area. That's southbound, and you can see it's very slow as you're approaching 275 if you're coming down from someplace like Butler County past Westchester towards Allen, Sharon Roads to make your way towards the Laughlin split. You're still going to be slow. Catherine.
Boone County is introducing some legislation taking it to a Second Amendment sanctuary.
And Lauren Miner is live in Burlington to tell us exactly what it means.
How one of the world's top athletes is using a big win to help Australia.
All right, and we'll have a recap of this year's Critics' Choice Award winners.